Hello guys, and welcome back to a brand new video here today. This is part number 11 of my F1 career today, and this is the German Grand Prix in Hockenheim today. We are, skipping practice of course like we do every single round, but yeah, jumping into qualifying. If you haven't seen the last race in Britain, our home race, go check it out, because it was a decent race, in fact, I'm not going to spoil it. All I'm going to say is that it was a good race, and probably we should have got more out of it. But yeah, in Hockenheim here, it's round number 11. In fact, the pace was really good around here. I think we backed off that lap a bit because we got held up by those cars behind us on the mini-map there. But yeah, so we backed out of that lap, so we went for another one in Q1, and this was a much better lap, trust me. I was hitting every apex, every single corner, and we did a 19.2 to end up the first session on prime tyres, and we were fourth. And the top three are all on the softer compound tyre, the option tyres. Yeah, so on to our next lap in Q2. I'm going to take you through the whole of this lap because this was a really, really strong lap for us. Our strongest of the weekend. I'm going to spoil that for you. Hitting... yeah, this apex wasn't really that good. I missed the apex by a mile, but in total gives us a good run onto this long back straight here in Germany. So it really set us up for the lap here, and I even at the end of this I thought maybe there was a 1 or 2 tenths that I could improve, and probably in sector 1 hit braking at the 100-meter board or just after it, doesn't really matter. But down to gear 1 you can't really do gear 2, otherwise you'll just spin out, putting on the power instantly. I don't usually show you the full hot lap of a video, but because this one felt like such a good lap when I was driving it, I think it was only right that I showed you the lap. We're hitting every apex, running on the racing line, and that into this corner, really nice, I have to say. And then into this hairpin, I really like this hairpin. It's probably one of the best hairpins on the game right now, other than Lowe's hairpin, other than that, yeah. So yeah, just entering the final part of the lap now, into the final corner. Really good. We were really able to keep our foot in there, and what lap time is it going to be? It's a 1:17.4, which was 1.3 seconds clear of a Red Bull behind us. This will set up for an absolute epic Q3, as it is snowing heavily in England right now. I've just looked out the window, and it is currently bucketing it down with snow, which we don't often get recently, but it's starting to really show, and it's starting to really tip it down now with snow. But I've really not been concentrating on Q3 have I? But yeah, coming across the line now, what lap time's going to be? 17.6. Not really the best of laps there. We could have probably done better. Be into our next lap, we make a mistake. We're up by about 3 or 4 tenths on that lap, maybe even 6 tenths. I'm not quite sure, but we messed up in sector 3, run a bit wide as well, which gives us a 1:17.9. That really affected our final run, that skid. But overall, that was pole, a second clear still of Mark Webber, even though that lap time wasn't our quickest. So yeah, hopefully the race can be just as swimmingly. So yeah, in the garage then for the 2010 German Grand Prix in Hockenheim. It's been a while since I've drove this track, of course. But yeah, let's go to the race.
Let's fire up the engine.
So it's a McLaren 1-3 on the grid here, but really looking forward to this German Grand Prix. Hopefully we can win in Vettel's backyard. But the 5 red lights are now coming on, and it's lights out. Away we go. Looks like it's a decent start for us. We've over-revved our engine a bit, but never mind. We then scuba dive into turn 1. We cut the corner slightly there. That was a bit of a shameful corner cut there, but luckily we've got through that unscathed, and with no corner cutting penalty as well, with Hamilton up into P2 with Webber and Vettel then behind them, and then the rest of the pack comes following behind. But we've really had a great turn 1, and we're like 2 seconds clear of Hamilton, 1.8 seconds, 1.7, yeah, something around that. But hopefully we can get a McLaren 1-2 in Germany, the first McLaren 1-2 I believe it would be. I don't think we've had a 1-2 anywhere else. I'm not too sure. You guys have to comment on that. But yeah, we're leading the Grand Prix from Lewis Hamilton, the gap of about 2 seconds, I assume. But yeah, until lap 4 now, nothing's really happened until now. We're just me and Hamilton starting to try and pull away from the rest of the pack and really trying to run our own race here. But as you can see on the mini map, Hamilton is coming into the pits at the end of this lap, on lap 5. Hamilton just came into the pits, so I'm not too sure what he's doing. What strategy is that from Lewis Hamilton? Maybe his tyres went off a bit too much for his liking, or he's just really struggled for pace on these tyres. But that is a really early pit stop for either primes or option tyres. And then onto our lap 5, we make a little mistake there. Our first mistake of the race into that corner, and it cost us a little bit of time to Webber, but no positions crucially. And then on the next lap, we are pitting to pit for the prime compound tyres, our only stop of the race, with 14 laps to go. So yeah, coming into the pits, hopefully it can be a swimming pit stop so we can get out ahead of the Red Bull behind us of Vettel is coming into the pits. Yeah, we've been held for some reason, I'm not too sure why, but yeah, exiting the pit lane now. 13 laps to go. It's just going to be a massive push spree, isn't it, on these tyres. Really just trying to go at it and push hard and really try and do the best job we can for McLaren. And on the next lap, Mark Webber decides to come into the pit lane now on lap 7 onto lap 8 now. And I didn't even think that was the best of our laps from me, but it was enough to get us out in front of the Red Bull driver. Then nothing happened for the entirety of that stint. We've just gone ahead and pushed the hardest we can, and we've created a little bit of a gap to Webber as well. Yeah, coming across the line, it's P1 in Germany.
Awesome, mate. Truly awesome. What a win.
So yeah, great job there from the McLaren guys there. But Lewis Hamilton down in 9th position with both Red Bulls on the podium there. I don't know what's with Lewis Hamilton, but he's made a error in strategy there, and Alonso as well down there with Rosberg as well. But we've won, and that is going to claw us back a load of points in the championship to both of the Red Bulls. You know, we just dominated the race from start to finish, and this is the result that we needed after the British Grand Prix. And yeah, hopefully as we look into the tables now, Webber is only 6 points above us in the table, 54 points to cover the top 4. So I think Hamilton might be out of the running here with lack of consistency for here. You won the British Grand Prix, but really lack for pace in this one, and it doesn't look like we're going to win the Constructors if Hamilton doesn't get his game together and start pulling his weight for the team. And then there is stats. So if you have enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe if you're new to see more content, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.